Welcome everyone to a great channel, and we are going to discuss something which is important, and it is touching to climate resilient or climate smart agriculture. So there is this discussion about are we supposed to encourage farmers to fully avoid using fertilizer, or what are we supposed to do? According to your opinion, what do you think? Can we tell the farmers not to use the fertilizer completely, or how do we go about? Because fertilizers are the contributors of climate change because of those emission of greenhouse gases. So this is how we are supposed to do. We are not supposed to tell them completely get rid of fertilizer, but as a good agronomist, is a good agricultural extension services, or anybody that is concerned with the issue of climate change in terms of climate smart agriculture in a certain region, what we are supposed to do is to first ask the farmers, do they know the condition of their soil? Because for them to use fertilizer or any nutrient, they must have understood their soil. But you find that that is not the case. Most of our farmers don't know the condition of their soil. So the first step is to ask them, do they know the condition of their soil? If not, you should encourage them to first check what we call the soil testing exercise. In this, they are able to know the condition of their soil, like the nutrient the soil contained, the nutrient the soil lack, and also things like a pH of their soil. So that this one is the first step for them to know now. Maybe if they have been applying fertilizer blindly, they could have been doing excessive application, or maybe they are doing one nutrient more than the other, which will end up causing leaching, things like leaching and burning of their plants, and also causing climate change because of the emission of greenhouse gases. But the moment the farmer will understand the condition of their soil, that is when now they will plan to know amount of fertilizer they're supposed to apply to supplement the nutrient that their soil lack. So when we do this first step of asking the farmers if they know the condition of their soil, if not, this is the step to go. The other thing we are supposed to tell the farmers is now we have your soil is in this condition, and these are the nutrients which your soil lacks. These are the nutrients that you're supposed to add, and these are the nutrients that you're not supposed to add. So in this one, we are advising the farmers what amount of the fertilizer to add in their soil, at what time they are supposed to add, because sometimes the time that we apply fertilizer in our farm is the time now maybe there is a lot of rain, it is being carried away to the rivers, which will pollute the rivers, and also it's it's a time which will emit a lot of gases which will contribute to climate change. So when we advise the farmers to know the condition of their soil, this is the time now we advise them when to apply them, the amount to apply, and how to apply, because most of them, they don't know how to apply. So we should not tell them avoid the use of fertilizer, because we understand some soils lack nutrients which need to be supplemented through the application of fertilizer. But for us to escape from the climate change and reduce or minimize the emission of greenhouse gases, and make the farmers to be resilient, and make the farmers to adapt to climate change and increase their productivity at the same time, is to advise them to know the condition of their soil, how to apply these fertilizers, amount of the application, and when to apply fertilizer. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it is going to give you an hint on how you as the farmer will become resilient to climate change, and also contribute to reducing greenhouse gases, because all of us are affected by climate change, and everyone should take responsibility in their own way. But before you take your responsibility, it is good to ask those people who have studied this area, so that you can get a lot of information about it, get the knowledge. Sometimes we lack the knowledge as farmers, and we end up doing our own way, and we end up damaging the environment, which will cause the climate change. And at the end, we are affected through our income, which we receive through farming.